I'm making up the front wings that are going to go on the Rover. So I've notched these and I've bent them. And I'm just going to see how they fit in terms of the profile. So here's the frame in the making. And I just need to get this profile correct. So to get the arc correct, I've taken the tape measure off the bearing cap of the wheel, and then I've scribed at roughly 460 all the way around to give me the constant radius above the wheel. So here's the two sides of the wings. So they look a bit like a window at the moment, but left hand and right hand. And this part here is the strength that goes in the middle. So I've done a drawing of the front section of the wing. This I've printed out 1:1 scale. Then I'm going to be cutting this out to give me this radius, and then I'm going to weld this, and I'm going to attach it to the drawing so I get it correct when I weld it. Here's the shape welded up. I've ground the outer edge, so that should be ready to fit now. Here's the front sections made up. I'm just going to weld those in, and then those will get a final grinding just to get to the absolute correct shape. So here I'm welding up the frame. These are magnets, so they just hold it in place while I weld. Got my level on to make sure that it's all level. This will go down here, and it's going to be welded onto this plate that's bolted onto the step. This is another piece that I've made. This bolts onto the chassis. There's a little bracket that I've made up that fits over to there, and then it comes along and it bolts onto another piece which is over there. So here's the wing off. I need now just to weld it up and set everything correctly. Don't think it turned out too badly. So here is the other side. I'm busy putting in this little subframe there, and then we're going to weld these pieces. They're going to be fitting over there, and these pieces will support the inner part that fits along there. And then these have got a nice radius on to give me the curvature. So it's almost a two-dimensional structure made into 3D. So the other side is in, just tacked welded, so I've still got to do the final welding. The tricky part has been to try and get this curvature the same as this one, but I think it looks pretty accurate. So here's the two wings made up. They seem to have come out alright. Everything seems to look the same, left hand, right hand. So now I can just test fit them back on the car. So here are the two wing frames that are on. These are going to get covered in steel. I think they actually came out pretty well. Both look pretty good and even. Headlights fit alright.